Hi everybody, and welcome to Unit 2. This is a 2-week unit in our journey of learning how to analyze data with the Python programming language. So let's give you a brief overview of what you'll be doing over the next 2 weeks. First, what is it that you'll learn? At the end of these 2 weeks, you're going to know how to create and manipulate lists. You're going to learn how to slice lists into sublists. Very powerful Python capability, and unlike anything I'm familiar with in other common languages. You'll be able to do something very similar and slice strings into substrings. You'll be able to utilize a whole host of string methods to manipulate the contents of a string. There's a lot of them. You're going to have to probably go back and refer to your notes or to the PowerPoints or to the Python documentation on several of them. But you should get a good understanding of these are the types of things I can do. Now, if only I can remember what they are. You're going to learn how to read data from and write data to a text file. You're going to learn how to split the data read in from a comma-separated value, a CSV file, into useful data structures. You're going to understand the difference between mutable, that means changeable, and immutable collections. And you're going to calculate the median, the mean, the maximum, the minimum, and the number of measurements from a list of numbers. Then you're going to put all of that together and read in files of comma-separated value data that I've given you, parse it out, find statistical information, print it out. You'll have to manipulate strings, you'll have to manipulate lists, you'll have to read text files. So, what are you going to be doing? There are 5 lesson videos for you. After each one, there's a prompt that says, okay, now reflect on this in the discussion board. Most of you did a pretty good job in the discussion board in Unit 1. I'd like to see even more involvement in Unit 2. A couple of you didn't really get into it. This is something you need to be doing every day, is reading what all of your colleagues have put in there and adding your own observations. I prompt you to get some conversation started, but mostly you should be prompting yourself. What is it that you're thinking about with Python? What does this remind you of? What did somebody write that makes you think of something else that others would be interested in? So 5 lesson videos, 1 discussion board, you'll have 1 quiz again, and you'll get 3 attempts on it. So I hope you'll all be persistent enough to get 100% on it. And 1 programming assignment. This programming assignment is longer than the ones you've had in the previous units, so don't wait until the last day to start it. And happy programming.